တယ်ဆန်နော်ဝဲခိုင်လူဖဲတူလဲအဝဲချဘကဖိုလောတော်လီမောแล้วต่อมอเนาะเว้ยตลอดใครก่อนเลย Healesville yeah
Healesville
Healesville มั้ง
Sanctuary
โอเคไปกันเลยแล้วเนาะ
เชื่อละ
แกเว้ยไปกันสาระหาเราเนาะบอกว่าเราแม่ลิแม่นะแย่ป่ะนะว่าอยู่ผมมือเลยจันนะอย่ากว่าแม่หมอผมมือกว่าแม่หมอผมมือเลยกว่าอ๋อจะเจ็บไปแล้วกันหรือเปล่า
Plantipusa
I don't see that before.
ya oke naglaban lah kalau dah mau ada lah kuat ikin na ya dah
Okay, I will choose beep.
oke ikin na
เลยผมเลยแกใครไปเฮว่าเราตอนนี้ไปที่ละอิมยูนเบียร์เล่นจ่าอิมยู
oh oke punya lah net net
ที่เบเนี่ยอิมยูออสเตรียชาบก็ผมมองให้เนาะอิมยูเนาะโอเคไปเลยได้แล้วต่อเลยโอ้ละเบบี้อะไรเลยอิมยูตลอดนะเอ๊ะอันนั้นมึงดูกี่เด้อ
kuat bibi lah
I don't like the big one.
เอาไว้ information ตลอดเนาะมีหา plot เนี่ยจะไปได้สิแล้วเนาะโอเคมันก็สาระหาล้อโอ้เกลียวเซอร์โบเกลียวเนี่ยคีย์บอร์ดเซอร์โบแกดิเนี่ยดิขี้ไอ้ดิจ้าเหรอกูก็ช่วยเพลงกันเลย
dingo lah Larry bird
เกลียวเซอร์โบyaปะก็เลยช่วยเลยป่ะช่วย
ah nak toilet ne nak le toilet ne
เราทวายแล้วนะ
nak le le ya
ปกเลย
ya
Yeah.
แล้วก็ช่วยแข่งกรูอีมิวเด่นเนาะรอเลยเดี๋ยวเลยดูกันโอเคไปเลยละ let's go
Helen oli dah bodoh.
เรียกว่าตะกุบเว้ยโอ้บุบมาเลย
Dinen pun. Awe haya.
หาที่มา
Go that way.
สู้บ่เนี่ยก็สู้บ่ดิละโคลาตลอลีโคลาโบเลยมาโคลาโบโคลาโบเลยกว่ามา
Ni. Ami apa dah? Ami.
อะไรดีโบมีหมอมีแล้วมีชาคอหมอแต่ละคนอะไร
Ami cakap apa ami tak bola.
อ๋อมีทอโบล่ะ sorry
Lah nak dah.
แต่ละคนอะไรมี24 hour เหรอแต่ละคนอะไรเอาไว้อ๋อชาได้เอาไว้มีเหรออ๋อเอ้ขวดละก็ขวดละดิมีหน่อยเลยเราต้องเอาปัว
Ada apa dah?
แต่ผมไม่แจเลยพวกเราเป็นอะไรบ้างฮะอะไร
One ear. One ear.
ว่าอีอ่ะ
Ada face apa dah? Apa aku tu
One
meta?
ear, mommy.
Mia.
One
ไปหาตื่นได้แล้วแข่งกรูตลอดเลยนะปกติกว่าแข่งกรูล่ะแข่งกรูหมอแข่งกรูโอเพดดื้อโอ้ดอดูละดื้อป่ะดอดู
Mia.
เลยเนี่ยโอ้เสียดายแค่แข่งกรูitu pure apa
Awal dah. Lene dunia sunbathing dah.
โอ้
Engkau apa? Rokok kiki. Enjoy the sun ya.
more.
กวาดตะกอ
Aki merah tu apa dah? Kau dah di.
I think it's
So man do.
어미 나라래. 아따 커봐.
Me tell ka ka ha go lo to bu do ko.
어라 커봐.
Le di ni ko.
Enjoy the sun up there.
Lo la ti yo da.
Tiba.
What's that okay?
Awe. Chomue.
What is sad da. Ne du ni.
Ali, what are you doing?
에올름 달라. 메야. 아포르 두야. 코알라 메 아폴라. 아베비 하게 플라라 키부 아브라.
Nó âm ta đâu đó?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Nó vui à?
Yeah.
Cái nó bịa mom nha. Qua đây đi. Nó bịa mom. Kem đã lên rồi nữa.
I know.
Tập bịa đi. Tập bịa đi.
Cái hai clay. Cái hai
Emu.
you a car. Chomo no. Naki idolot ya wera.
Ta khai đấy. Iga.
Dinosaur dinosaur ne.
Ta khai iga. Iga này lê tê. Thôi. Dinosaur này. We have one only now. That baby mommy the tea is buy. One only. Oh, tea na miya. Heli, okay lah. Platform. Platform ya.
Komil ba korge dana.
Platform ya lah.
Platypus.
Platypus no.
Purin mari. Pila unit pus.
Platypus. Platypus ba.
Platypus.
Platypus.
Balati je.
Chúng ta cái quay chúng ta cái quay ôn ta khích là thì nào mì đó đồ bát à ok bực lẹ bực lẹ qua cái đây là bực lẹ qua cái đây là qua như thế này hả
Platypus.
gọi đi đó
Platypus.
Platypus gọi đi
Platypus.
đây giờ chúng qua bán đi vậy đó crack thà có đi đó duck rồi sorry you know phải mua cái thì nó có cái qua cái đây lấy thà có đi đó thốt đi là được ra đi vậy open open Australia có được bill không
ya lấy phô mít gì vậy
mẹ đó
đồ ba ba
ô ta khích là đó đồ flower mà ok bực lẹ qua thu một
free-flying Australian birds. As they fly in and around the flight arena, you may experience close encounters with these beautiful birds. Please remain seated during the show. For your own safety, do not reach out and try and touch the birds or stand up while the birds are flying. Thank you.
The birds are going to be meeting today. We'll be flying over the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people. We'd like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri and the connection that First Nations people have with this land, which spans tens of thousands of years. Hey everybody, my name's Jessica.
And my name's Meg, and Australia is the land of the parrots. It's really easy to see why we're really lucky here in Australia. We actually have 56 different parrot species. We've got cockatoos, corrales, lorikeets, rosellas, even budgerigars. Now making quite the eye-catching appearance is Flossie. Have a look at that soft yellow under her wings. Great job. But of course, it's the big yellow crest that gives this one a name. This is Flossie, the female sulphur-crested cockatoo. Now, sulphur-crested cockatoos have done a great job adapting to living alongside people. They're a really common sight around the Australian landscape. You'll see them around parks, gardens, golf courses, even in our very busy city streets. They're a very social bird too. They're often seen flying around in large, noisy social flocks. And they're quite a long-lived bird as well. They can actually live to be older than us, over 100 years old. Birds like these ones, these are our red-tailed black cockatoos. At the front we have our female ivory, with a male kinjari at the back, and last but not least, our last female ivory, the last member of the flock. So the first thing you may notice about red-tailed black cockatoos is males and females look different. So if you look at our male sitting up the back, he's glossy black all over, and when he takes off to fly home, you're going to get a great look at his tail, and you'll see he's got really solid red panels across his tail. The females have this golden mottling across their body, and they also have more yellow and orange through their tails, kind of a sunset hue. Perfect look at those tails as they fly up home. Now the reason birds like this look for those old growth trees is because trees can take around 200 years to naturally form a tree hollow that's big enough for parrots like this to actually be able to use them. And they need them in the wild, they use them for nesting and rearing their young. Inside his crest, he's got a few colours tucked away up there as well. If you missed it, that's fine. He's actually going to fly and land on this side in a moment. He's going to open up his crest, have a look at the colours in there.
Wow.
So that's a sunset hue, lots of red, oranges and yellows.
Wow,
Now cockatoos are the family of parrots that all have a crest. They use them for communication, and it's great because it translates across distances.
wow.
Many cockatoos forage up in trees, but some species forage down on the ground as well. And few cockatoos are one of those. They have a strong cockatoo beak. They can flip substrate like bark around and look for any food that might be hiding underneath. So in their dry desert habitat, they'll often come to the ground and look for extra seeds and nuts that might have fallen out of the trees or the grass. They'll also use that strong cockatoo beak to pull things out of the ground, so they can eat roots and shoots as well, and they feed on insects. So a broad range of different food items. That strong beak is also used to tear bark off of the trees.
Wow, look at this beautiful. Wow.
As you have a look at the beautiful black colours. It's got that green back
Dogo ni ya.
This is Millie, and Millie is a
Kan
bark
ada
cat.
Millie
Now, barking cats like Millie, they have these large, forward-facing eyes, and this gives them excellent vision. That's our favourite spot in the whole arena. This gives them excellent vision, especially at night. Now, they have given up the ability to see in colour. They can only see in black and white, but they can still see about 35 times better than your eyes. So they can actually see in greater detail and in greater distance. So they especially have great eyesight at night time as well. Now prey for an owl like this includes lots of small mammals like possums, gliders, mice, rats, rabbits. But they'll also feed on small birds as well. Now, you might hear Millie making some sounds when she flies past and when she lands. Those are actually her happy cheering sounds. She's getting bits of all her favourite food out here. But the more is actually the barking call. So what they do is in the wild, they will do a barking call. They'll do a barking call with their male partner, and the males have a deeper sounding call. The other sound they're quite well known for is actually a high-pitched scream. They kind of times sound exactly like a high-pitched human scream. I've been known to scare a few campers in the dead of night. That sound is used when they're trying to defend their territory and they're nesting hollows for other animals. Now you see she's turning her neck and looking around quite a bit, and sometimes it looks like she can turn it all the way around backwards. She can't quite do that, but almost. She can turn her neck in either direction in an arc of 270 degrees. So that's 3/4 of the way around. The owls have the ability to fly silently. They have frayed fly feathers and tiny down hairs on the underside of their wings. That means every time they flap their wings, it doesn't make a sound, meaning they could sneak up on their prey completely undetected. They also have excellent hearing. They have what we call offset or lopsided ears. So one of their ears is higher up on their head than the other one. And this means that owls can actually triangulate sound. So Millie can hear in direction. She can hear up and down, she can hear left and right. Her hearing is so good she could actually hunt in complete darkness just by listening for her prey. Now up north, barking owls are actually doing quite well out there in the wild. Unfortunately though, here in Victoria, they are considered to be one of our threatened species. There's still 50 to 60 breeding pairs left out there in the wild. And it's of course another great reason why we should all do our bit to protect habitat. She's done a great job for Millie.
It was amazing today. I saw a few people in their body compared to that massive wingspan. This means that these birds
bit
can
eager,
soar and
Emma.
glide for really long periods of time without a lot of effort in the sky. They're also really comfortable and coordinated down on the ground. And that's pretty unusual for raptors. That's because these birds, they do a lot of hunting on the ground, and they're happy to eat animals that they find that are already dead on the ground. What they're famous for though is raiding the nests of other birds. So they eat other birds' eggs and chicks if they find them. And I'll get you guys to just stay off the lawn if you can, because this bird can be a little bit shy. So if they find a little egg, they can swallow that whole. If they find a slightly bigger egg, like the size of a duck egg, they can crack that on the ground to get into it, or on the edge of a nest. They have a totally different strategy for getting into emu eggs that are the largest eggs laid in Australia. And they look like this. Now this is not a real one, this is 3D printed, but it's the same size and colour. And it's really too big for her to pick up. What she's trying to do, she's trying to use that rock as a tool to smash that egg around. Wow. She did a great job. That snack as well. So she's used that as a tool, and that would provide enough food for her in the wild for about 3 or 4 days. So it's a really worthwhile thing for her to do. That was Beatrice, the black-breasted buzzard. She did an amazing job.